How long are those avoidant walls kept up for? Great question. They are usually kept up until the avoidant feels safe. When they do the discard, their fears have been triggered. They are deactivated, meaning they've taken their feelings for you, they've buried them deep, they have suppressed them, and they don't allow themselves to access their own feelings for you. That's why they can show a lack of empathy and be quite cold during the discard. They've taken their feelings and they've buried them. They are simply not allowing themselves to have any access to those feelings whatsoever. The avoidant needs time to feel safe. Time and space where you are not pursuing them, where you're not chasing them, where you're not pressuring them to be emotionally available in a relationship for you. That is why no contact is critical for allowing the avoidant to feel safe. Now, you're not doing no contact for them. You should be doing no contact for your own dignity and your own healing. But a byproduct of no contact is that it allows the avoidant to feel your absence. When you are no longer chasing and pursuing, they feel safe, they don't feel that pressure anymore, and they allow those walls to slowly come down, and they allow themselves to access their feelings for you again. That's when those emotions can flood back, and they can actually let themselves miss you. They can allow themselves to regret losing you. They can actually feel a ton of guilt for discarding you. That's why it's not uncommon for them to try to come back after a few months of no contact, desperately trying to rekindle the relationship. This is when the avoidant is the most receptive to your feedback, when they are actively coming towards you. This is the opportunity to talk to them about committing to change, which should include therapy with a psychotherapist. This is the opportunity for them to truly turn those eyeballs inward to self-reflect. Now, that's not a guarantee they're going to do it. Some of them have no interest in doing that, and it's much easier for them to continue those old automatic patterns of behavior where they love bomb and then discard a partner and jump on to the next. But when they actually feel the pain of the loss or the potential loss of you, that can often be the rock bottom that some avoidants need in order to actually make meaningful change. While it may not feel like it, they absolutely can change. They absolutely can. They can do the work, and it is work because it's not easy. It requires willpower. They can do the work to heal. They can become securely attached and learn to become healthy, good partners. But it takes work. It takes effort, and it takes time, and it takes commitment. And that usually includes therapy and a meaningful commitment to a change in behavior, meaning forcing themselves to go outside of their comfort zone and repeat new behaviors until the new behaviors are what becomes automatic for them. The human mind learns a repetition, so the more you repeat a new behavior, the more automatic it becomes. And when you stop repeating an old behavior, that goes the way of the dinosaur. You forget about it because you have new programming that has overwritten your old programming. That's how the human mind works. It's very important for an avoidant while they're healing to learn to become a responsive person rather than a reactive person. Reactions come from the emotional brain, the amygdala. Responses come from the prefrontal cortex. They need to learn how to redirect their mind by asking themselves how to respond to anxiety rather than react to it. An old reaction would be shutting down, pulling away, or even discarding. A response would be, for example, communicating with a partner, not running away, facing a problem head on. They are capable of doing it, and the process isn't complicated. It just requires willpower, and the willpower is where many avoidants will falter. But the ones who truly want to change, they will change. They will absolutely change. And the opportunity to get through to them is when those walls are down, when they're feeling safe, after you've been in no contact for a while. Then it's possible to actually get through to them and get them to actually take some ownership of their behavior and work towards change. But they do have to be the ones to want it. If they don't want it, you can't force it on them.